Away from the main street in Gaddafi's hometown of Sirte is an underground prison run by the Interior Ministry. This is where anti-government soldiers are being tortured and executed, according to one who's since escaped.
We
were beaten and insulted. We stayed there for about 10 days for punishments and torture. They said you are traitors who are colonising Libya.
24-year-old Mohammed used to fight for Gaddafi's army. He says in Ladakhi jail he watched as his former comrades executed other soldiers.
Were any of the rebel soldiers killed in this prison?
The Special Forces soldiers were executed by firing squad in front of our eyes.
Did you think you would be killed?
I thought that I was about to be executed. They were about to kill us.
This was the rebel retreat from Bisha when Mohammed was captured. He says he was imprisoned for weeks before escaping after Gaddafi soldiers paraded prisoners in front of a peace rally.
They were showing us on the stage, pointing their fingers at us and telling the crowds that we were the traitors who tried to sabotage the city.
In another street in Ashdabia, a father explained how a rocket fired into the city by Gaddafi's soldiers had hit his home and killed his 16-year-old son. He was rushed to hospital in Ashdabia, but they couldn't help.
If you could have had proper treatment in Ashdabia, do you think your son would have survived?
Yeah, of course. If they have medicine there in Ashdabia and we find special doctors, of course, she is still alive.
More and more stories are emerging of abuse and suffering at the hands of Gaddafi's troops in the towns they've occupied along this coastline. It's provoked people here in Ashdabia to call for NATO to increase the number of airstrikes in the hope it will bring an end to this conflict much quicker.
Every day there are killings, crimes committed, outrages that cannot be shown, that cannot be described on TV until later. We demand NATO carry out more intensive operations.
Ammunition is running low on the front line, in spite of a haul of Gaddafi's Grad rockets that have been seized by anti-government forces and Belgian machine guns taken from captured soldiers. But they're slim pickings for an army that believes only NATO can now stop them losing this battle for Libya. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Ashdabia.